All right, so this is the beginning of box one. We opened all this live, but for some reason I wasn't recording. So there's, I don't know, 50 bajillion people in the chat room, so I guess you can probably trust me. Yeah, well, I think it was back-to-back packs. I think we hit a Canary and a Superfractor in back-to-back packs. But the Mike Trout rookie, paper rookie, we'll count that as a hit just because, you know, it's more valuable than a lot of autos. In case you guys were wondering. But otherwise, paper base is paper base. He's the only guy in this that, you know, his base card is valuable. Well, really valuable anyway. Yeah, this is a loaded product. Are the redemptions still good? That's one question I'm not sure about. Although I think we're still within a year, even if they aren't. I guess we'll know if we hit one. Just if you get a redemption, make sure you contact Topps about sending it to them unscratched. Because if you scratch it and it's already expired, it won't work. Yep, Goldschmidt. You know what? I don't think Goldschmidt is. I think Goldschmidt's in 2011 Bowman. Proper. Nick Schufo. November. All right. Excellent. Excellent. That's good. Breakers TV is giving me hell, so hopefully Ustream is not. Hopefully Ustream's doing better. Yeah, it's the Breakers TV is just really garbage. It really is. All right, so Mike Trout, paper base. It's what, a $15 card, $10, $15 card. Goldschmidt's in here, just not as an auto. That's funny because when this first came out, that's who you wanted was Starling. You didn't want the Jose Fernandez, you wanted Starling. First and third. Go Rays. Jed Bradley refractor. Yeah, yeah. Dang it, why did it have to be this guy? Looks like I don't know. Breakers looks like hell. I might switch over. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch over to we got a gold non-auto. Gold non-auto of Brandon Colbreth for the Astros. Gold refractor, 44 of 50. Yeah, I know. Cody Ashe. Refractor, actually, of Ashe. Nice card. You spoke too soon. So first auto, Colorado Rockies, Tyler Anderson. Tyler Anderson, first auto. I don't know what's up with these reverse cards. Joe Demers refractor for the USA spot. Mason Hope. Yeah. Mark Hamburglar. And Cody Epley refractor. All right, guys, so that's box one. Let me switch over to Ustream for myself here, because Breakers is crap. For myself here, because Breakers. All right, so I got it on Ustream now. All right, box two. Bonus packs will go by team. We'll go by team. The only thing that'll be different is if we hit a USA auto, it'll go to current team and not the USA spot. Now, the reason is the USA spot's already really big. So if we were to get an auto, I think the odds are probably 50%-ish that we'll have an auto. If it's a buyback USA auto, it will go to current team. I mean, otherwise, you know, it's just a huge $100 bonus for the USA spot. Yeah, we're going to count these as chrome, even though they're paper. We're going to count them as chrome, and so they'll be sorted by team. It's just the USA buyback autos. Yeah, they're not the Topps one. They're the Bowman ones. 2010 Bowman. The redemptions in this product are still live as of right now. We've got until November. And then after that, you've probably got about a year. But you can't scratch them. You actually have to call Topps and mail them in. Unless they've changed that. They did have a policy where they would honor anything, you know, a year old. There is a crazy rare Harper auto in this. Harper Relic, Harper auto. And then in the redemption packs, there is a rare Harper buyback. But the redemption packs, I think they've got Miguel Sano. You know, they've got a lot of really good names for the buybacks. The only person I know that's hit one of those, I think, was Dizzy. I think Dizzy hit Harper in the buyback. I hit an auto, but I didn't hit a Harper. I forget who it was I hit, though. But I just thought it'd be nice, you know, to just throw something extra in. There it is. Jeffrey Soptic Refractor. Yeah, this is a one case break. It'll be two cases, but this break right here is just the first case. I had a guy tell me on YouTube in one of the videos from last night that if I showed every single base card, like I should, apparently, that I would have more subs. It's like, who the hell cares about subs? I mean, I don't know how many I have. 3,000, 3,200, something like that subscribers. You know, I mean, obviously I'm doing something right. What is it? Yeah, fill it out. Okay. Put a note.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
All right, honey. Ah, look at there. That's a nice auto. Even now, it's still a nice auto. Dylan Bundy, the serial killer. For the Orioles. Nice hit, Orioles. My first huge hit was the Dylan Bundy Superfractor auto. Back in 2011. What was it, like May 2011? Something like that. Could you imagine? I mean, could you imagine how long the video would be if I showed every base card? Come on, man. Steve Cishek for the Marlins. Mike Nikias for the New York Mets. Salvi Perez. A Lance Jeffries refractor. James Harris. But I mean, it was like, you know, it was like words of wisdom, you know, that I just, like pearls before swine. I was like, no, not more subs. Anyway, I just thought it was funny. Yes, that is a good hit, actually. Very good. Another Mike Trout base. So the Angels got two Trouts. I don't know what these are going for, though. Anybody know what these are going for? I know I just sold a Chrome 10 for $200. It actually went low because it's a new eBay account and just for sports cards, and so I didn't have any feedback yet. I think it should have gone for about $300, but I'm not mad. It just, you know, it sold for what it sold for, but. Yeah. Yeah, that would probably get it done. Is it really a different color? That's funny. They do actually they make the auto cards early, you know, because they have to ship them off. So a lot of times, you know, the auto cards, they'll be a whole different team. What was that guy, Burns? In 2014 Bowman, his auto is one team and his base card's another. It's just, how that works out sometimes. Wow, nice. Yep. So anyway, he's already got two paper-based Trouts. I'll tell you a secret about the Trout. All right, you ready? In 2011 Bowman draft, which is what we're opening right now, the rookie cards are the first 2 cards in the pack. The paper rookies. See? 2 paper rookies, 2 chrome, and then 3 prospects. All right? So the only place you're going to get a paper Trout is card 1 or card 2. Now, if there's any kind of insert, which doesn't happen a lot, there's not a lot of inserts in 2011, it will actually take the place of one of these 2 cards. So you'll have, maybe a blue or whatever. And so you only have 1. So that's why the rookie cards paper rookie is so much rarer than these. But it's the first card in the pack, and the first card in the pack's the first and last card are the most likely to be damaged. So that's why finding a gradable Trout is such a challenge, because as the first card in the pack, which it is most of the time, more than half the time it'll be the first card in the pack. It's got a higher percentage of being damaged, and then of course these are black bordered. Yeah, 3 people watching every night. Uh-oh, who we got? Bam! Archie Bradley. Nice hit. So we got 2 of the biggest names out of the way already. Archie Bradley, nice card. Decent centering. I think that's got a real good chance at gemming. That's a true story right there. If I sub that, I believe I would have a 9.5 all day. In case you were wondering. See what I mean? Here's just 1 paper rookie. Just 1. And the reason is there is a blue insert. Not that you guys really care, but. So for that pack, you only have 1 rookie card, but you still have all 3 prospects. There should be 1, maybe 2 USA autos. Oh yeah, the chrome is definitely better. Don't get me wrong. Chrome's better than paper every time. I'm just saying that for paper cards, the rookies are rarer than the prospects. But that's our 3rd Trout. I mean, you've almost paid for your spot already just in paper Trouts. Just in paper Trouts. I used to use paper Trouts for you know how I put a card front and back when I ship you your cards? I used to put Trouts from 2010 Platinum. I used those. They were in my garbage card bin. The auto in box 2 was Dylan Bundy. The auto in box 3 was Archie Bradley. The auto in box 1, I can't remember. Peterson? No. Anderson. Todd Anderson. What's the first auto? Yeah, exactly. But definitely, you definitely want the chrome. Madison Bower. 150 out of 199 for the Twins. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And the thing is, I wasn't really looking, I was kind of on automatic. And even when Trout was blowing up, I was still doing it because people would tell me, dude, 1, why didn't you protect the Trout card you shipped me? And 2, thanks for shipping it to me. I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, you put a Mike Trout in my pack. It was the first card. It wasn't even in a sleeve. And I was like, oh, that was the garbage card I was using to protect your base. They were like, throw the base away. Just send me the Trout. Ah, well, what are you gonna do? The girls did it to me one time. They asked me if we had garbage cards that they could use for the shipments, and I said, yeah, I'm in one room, they're in another. I was like, yeah, there's a 5 wide in there, just use those. And they ended up using one of my hit, I think it was like all refractors or something like that. I think I built a refractor set, and they used the refractor set as the fill card. I was like, no! I spent months building that set, too. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Bruce Billings. Arden Pabst refractor for the USA spot. I sent in, remember in the 2014 break, the 100 caser, I got the blue paper. Well, I sent in my blue paper to check on my cards, and an entire 660 count box showed up. They said it was damaged in the mail. And a 660 count box will hold about 800 or so paper. And they were all the blue to 500. I was so mad. I mean, 800 of those is probably worth over $1,000. And they're like, we're going to ship them back to you. They're all damaged. We can't sell them. I was like, oh, man. So I don't know how many of those were, Chris Bryant, how many were Abreu, how many were Tanaka. I don't know. But they said we're shipping them back. Yeah, we had a lot of Prism basketball. I did some 10 casers, and a couple people that were like international didn't, in order to keep their shipping down, they didn't want a lot of their base cards. They wanted like rookies and hits and whatever. I had one guy in one of those breaks get so mad about his team that he refused to pay for shipping. I held his cards for over a year. I mean, obviously he didn't hit anything, but still, I mean, it's like $40 to ship. He said, I'm not paying it. And I said, well, I'm not shipping your cards. What I mean? So I ended up using those as filler cards, too. Oh, man, if Javi could hit a home run, that would be so awesome. That would be really, really cool. And then we hit like a red refractor auto. Right after he hits a grand slam. Come on, Javi. Speaking of the devil. Hey, look, it's a Javier Baez hot pack. No, we used them as filler cards. Actually. Oh, wow, another good hit. This one's a refractor. Trevor Bauer refractor auto. 248 out of 500 for the D-backs. The Diamondbacks are doing really well in this break. Yeah, we ended up using them as garbage cards. Yeah, I'd like for Bauer to Nunez refractor to bounce back. I think that would be great. It was when we moved. I pulled the box out and I was like, man, this guy still hasn't paid. So we ended up opening the box up and pulling his cards out, and we used them as packing cards. Yeah, now those were something else, and that was Carnage, and I shipped those for him to check out my cards. He paid me. He paid me for the grading, which was like $200 that he hadn't paid in forever, and then he paid me to ship them to check out my cards for him. So, Jacob Turner. But yeah, I had his cards for a long time, but I never would have done that with his because his cards were probably worth 10 grand, at least 10 grand, and I had his cards for a long time. He had some really, really high-end hits in there. It got to the point one time where I still couldn't get a hold of him, and so what I was going to do is I was going to sell one of his cards to pay, because he owed me for the grading, to pay for the grading and the shipping, and I was just going to ship him to check out my cards because I couldn't get a hold of him. But it was right about that time that... you know how I found him? I was watching Maddie on Blowout TV. Yeah, they would have made great filler. That's true. I was watching Maddie on Blowout TV, and he showed up in the chat room. And I'm like, dude, where have you been? He was like, oh, I moved, and my business moved, and he's in Canada. And he's like, I got a different address. And I was like, well, you know, I've got a lot of your cards. He's like, okay, just ship them to check out my cards for me. And I was like, well, can you pay for the grading? He was like, yeah, send me a bill. So I sent him a message, and he paid for the grading a couple days later. Danny Toussaint. Now, by the way, he should be a first-round draft pick, probably top 10 next year. I forget what he goes by. It's not Danny Toussaint. Isn't it Tukey? I think it's Tukey. So... when you guys see next year's draft, you see Tukey Toussaint. That's this guy right here. And I'm pretty sure he's in next year's. He wasn't in this year's, right? It's next year's? I can't remember. He might have been in this year's draft. But anyway, for the USA, 26 of 199. Danny Toussaint refractor auto. I pulled, by the way, his superfractor auto. Year or two ago. Same product. D-backs pick. What number did he go? Did he go top 10? No, he goes to USA. The USA auto from here would go to current team. But that is a USA card. That's pretty good. Brian Broderick. 16th. That's pretty good. Pretty good hit for the USA. Yeah, you've got to go to the actual page. You can't IM from. If you're watching it on my site, you can't use IM. You'll have to go to the actual Breakers TV page in order to do that. We got another gold. Tyler Chatwood for the Angels. Tyler Chatwood, 3 of 50. So 2 gold refractors. Usually there's 4 non-auto gold or better. Usually. So we've hit 2. There should be 2 more. And probably there'll be oranges or better. Usually it's 2 golds and like 2 orange. It can be, better than that, but that's usually your average. Refractor of Mike Wright for the Nationals. I love this product. I don't know if I mentioned that. I just love 2011. Breakers is offline? All right. They've been doing this to me lately. I don't know why. Breakers keeps kicking me off. If it does it again, just let me know. I'll turn it back on again. Yeah, wrong angel, right? Nick DeSantiago. Yeah, Trout Gold would have been pretty nice. George Springer for the Astros. Astros are just stacked in this, aren't they? Adrian Hauser. You guys remember in that break when I when I had the Brandon Gomes spot and the one dude was all mad because he said he was the Brandon Gomes super collector? And I used some of my cards and pretended we pulled them in the break. Like a red refractor, an orange refractor, or something like that. It was good times. We got a printing plate. USA printing plate. Matt Vogel. Matt Vogel for Team USA. Little something, something. Let me get that in a sleeve. Uh-oh. What we got here? Little old something, something. You guys ready? Oh, refractor auto. Yeah, the Miami Mullets. You've got until the end of November, so plenty of time. This is a really good case. A lot of huge names coming out of here. And we just need a Javi Baez. Lindor Chocolate, Kyle Seager. Michael Fulmer, that's a refractor for the Mets. We got a blue refractor. Todd Frazier rookie. That's a nice card. 11 of 199. Todd Frazier. Yeah, you can just get the code. Hold on, I'll scratch it right now. I'll tell you right here in the chat. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I can give you the code. I'll send it to you on Twitter. I'll just tweet it out. Jason Kipnis refractor. Mike Trout Chrome. Nice looking card too. I'd grade the hell out of that right there. So 3 paper and 1 chrome. Isn't he a rapper? He's a rap star. Danny 2 Cent. Tukey. I'd love to. I actually thought it was too expensive. I grabbed 2 cases of it, just on a whim, you know, and I was afraid it was going to be too expensive. But we filled the breaks. We filled 2 cases in an hour. So, I mean, I guess I could definitely get some more. I mean, I'm sure I couldn't run it regular like I've been doing 2014 Bowman. But, I mean, I've got to find a replacement because everybody's out of Bowman. So, 2014. So, until, you know, Chrome comes out, I've got to find something else to break. I was thinking about moving over to Platinum. I know, right? I do too. That's why I had to go ahead and try. I figure worst case scenario, you know, maybe I'll break it up and do like 4 boxes in one break or something like that. Give everybody 2 teams. That would bring the price down. Keenan Walker, refractor. But I put it up. I even added $100 to the break with those extra packs, and it's still filled. So I think people were just, you know, happy to have a change of pace. A different product kind of thing. We opened 3 jumbo cases last night of 2014, and they weren't bad, but they weren't great, you know, and 3 cases. The first case was probably the best one. We did have some nice hits in that one. But, you know, they weren't bad cases, but they weren't great cases, and so I was like, we need a break. No, it wasn't. It was a nice case. A Zach Cohn orange refractor, non-auto, 1 of 25. Zach Cohn for the Texas Rangers. So we should have 1 more orange or better. Actually, let me check this plate. Yeah, that's a paper plate, so we should have 1 more, approximately 1 more orange or better Chrome card. Non-auto. If we hold to the averages. Finding Nemo. Joe Panic. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Just one of the best draft classes. 2011 is just, golly, just an amazing draft class. There is so much depth in this product. It's insane. Brandon Martin, he's a Ray. Brandon Martin. One of like 5 Ray autos in this. There's a lot of Rays in here. Yeah, this is my favorite Bowman product of all time. I love this stuff. Well, I mean, once November hits, you know, your Jose Fernandez and your Bubba Trammell will be expired redemption. So I think there's a USA guy that's a redemption too, if I remember correctly. So, I mean, how would I rank them? Which products exactly? Taylor Guerreri's injured, and he got busted smoking weed. A product I love more than this that's not Bowman? No. No, there isn't. I mean, I do like some other stuff. But this is my... If you said, what do you want to bust, this is what I would bust right here. Followed by 2012 Bowman draft. Um, 2011 draft, 2012 draft. Then 2010 draft. 2013 Bowman draft hobby. 2013 Bowman jumbo. 2014 Bowman jumbo. I didn't put 2010 Bowman or 2011 Bowman in there because I think the price is too high at this point for those products to be good breaks. Harper has a live auto, but it's not a common auto. It's a like a relic auto in this product. I've hit it a few times, but it's really, really rare. Well, 2009 draft is just Trout. So, I mean, you have to hit Trout for it to be any good. But 2009 was before my time. Yeah. Anthony Recker. That's true. Yeah, there is no 2012. I mean, I would have to get it specially purchased in order to run a break. Um, 2014 jumbo is it's just drying up, you know. But it was a great product. They did make less of 2014 than they made of 2013. So that's another point. There was about 10% less product out there this year. Will Lamb refractor. So, I mean, 10% is really a big number. I mean, that's a lot of cases. Almost 1,000. So... yeah, we're working on some vintage. We're trying. I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find any graded sets at the National. I looked, but I couldn't find anybody with any. Hoopster, what's up, buddy? I think if I was going to bust 2009, I'd probably rather bust Sterling than draft. No Springers, but we have hit something for the Astros. What did we hit? I think it was a gold refractor, but no Springer auto. He's one of the few guys we don't have yet. I'm working on that too. We saw some things at the Baseball Card Exchange, so I'm working on that as well. I'd also like to go back to the 83 tops, 82 tops, 84 Donruss boxes. Those would be so much fun. We've had a bunch of great hits, nothing huge. We've hit most of the big names. Rizzo. But I saw some sealed boxes I wanted to get. Jose Iglesias. Actually, I took pictures of him. Oh, no, I didn't. I wrote them down. Hold on. I gotta open up my note. I can't find the damn thing. It's in here somewhere. Anyway, I made a list of all the boxes that he had. I think he had some 80 tops actually. And our second USA auto is Pabst Blue Ribbon. So the USA spot did hit 2 autos. Tukey was a better auto than the Pabst, but still. We got those from the Baseball Card Exchange, the Desert Storm boxes. He had some more 75 mini boxes too for $3,000. So I was going to try to get some of those because those are just fun, you know. Bubba Starling. Dude, it's really crazy how much I want to open these gold packs. I mean, you don't understand. I've got like 100 of them sitting here. I mean, in 1980, you're really only looking at Ozzie Smith's second year and Ricky Henderson's rookie. Other than, you know, your Hall of Famers. Yeah, I mean, I think the first time I got it, it was like $2,500 a box, and now it's up to $3,000. But I think the first box I got was $25. Yeah, 72 tops is cool. There were some 72 tops packs at the National. I really like those. I wanted to get a couple of those. I haven't seen any pre-1960 boxes. I mean, I'm sure they show up every now and again, but I haven't seen any. And the auto, Stevenson. Yep, Robert Stevenson auto. Nice card for the Reds. I don't know, man. It would go for a lot, I'm sure. Yeah, well, it's a pitching heavy product too. Yeah, I can't wait on the Super Jumbos. Ryan Lavarnway. Dante Bichette. I've done some super pack, but I don't do it very often. I don't really have the. I don't have too many guys that are in that. You know, all or nothing crowd. I mean, I do have some guys that like it, but. Yeah, my wife was at the game when they gave away the Tomei statues. I was at the Panini party when she went to the game. Yeah, she liked it. We got a blue non-auto. Looks like a Ray. Brandon Martin, blue refractor. Yep. Yeah, mostly graded, not always. Salvi refractor, Salvador Perez, one of the better rookies. Espe sells them, right? Blowout sells them. Espe makes them. Mr. Featherstone, this is still case 1. You're in case 2. I don't know what teams you got, but you're in case 2. $20 autos per pack. Sonny Gray. Yes, this is case 1. 4 boxes left. 5, at least 5 autos. No color auto, though. We haven't hit a colored auto yet. A lot of times there's only 1. Sometimes there's 2. At least I don't think we've hit a color. I'm pretty sure we haven't. Just refractors. A Ruth cut auto? Holy hell. All right, our auto, Sonny Gray for the A's. Another nice hit. This has been great autos out of here, man. Great autos. We're missing what? Springer and Baez, right? Springer, Baez, and Harper. Yeah, but I mean, 2011 draft is mostly pitchers in this product. Couple sluggers. Yeah, I know it's a winning case. We haven't even hit an auto yet. Tony Cingrani. Bubba just never could pull it out, man. He's a what do they call a quadruple A player? Just couldn't get it done. I get you one in each. Get you a Springer in each. Josh Colementer refractor. How many autos are there in this? Not counting the USA guys. I think there's only 30, right? Maybe only 20 something. I can't remember. I think the Brewers have an auto. Jed Bradley, isn't he a Brewer? Youngman, that's right, Taylor Youngman. Dude, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh. How many cards are in a cello pack? 12 cards. Damn. Second series. Man, that's awesome. So there's 10 unknown cards in there. I could never do it. I mean, it'd be $1,000 a spot. But man, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Yeah, right. I'd have to do like every player would have a spot, you know. That's how I'd have to do it. What I would do, this is how I would do it. Well, I don't want to say it loud. I'd have an idea where we could do it where it would be affordable. It'd still be expensive, but it'd be affordable. Jeremy Horst. Now the question is, can I get Blowout to spend that money? How much would it be a spot? Let me look. I'll look later. A 59 Mantle? Wow. Well, remember, the pack's only 5th series. 220 to 280. Any big hits in there? In the second series? Josh Judy. Refractor, Judge Judy's kid. Yep, only 60 cards. And only 10 of them are actually in the pack. Well, 12, but... I know how to do it. I just got to convince Blowout. Willie Mays, huh? Robert Stevenson. What's the Willie Mays worth in 1955? Bryson Brigman refractor. Another Mike Trout chrome. That's a nice card. Yeah, but I couldn't find any 58 cello. Do you know anybody that's got the 58 cello football? I'd definitely do that too. Heck yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, hard to say. Mikey Matuk refractor. He's a Ray. $1,300. I mean, that's basically what a card's costing you is $1,000. You know, it's almost $1,000 a card. That's awful expensive pack. Keenan Walker for the White Sox. Keenan Walker, White Sox auto. It's actually a refractor. 415 out of 500. Still no color. Of course, from a fresh pack, you'd kind of hope for maybe better. Bubba Starling refractor. How many cards were in that 58 football cello? Oh, that's a nice card. Check that out. Dylan Bundy, blue refractor. Nice hit. To go with the auto, 155 out of 199. Serial killing Bundy. Blake Swihart, Kyle Weiland. Yeah, because most packs had 1 or 5 cards, if I remember correctly, from the 50s. You got 1 card or 5 cards. So a 12 card pack would be there's a jumbo for real. Because the cards were incentives for the gum. You know, I mean, you bought the gum and then the card was the bonus. Tony Cingrani. Robert Stevenson, Ryan Lavarnway. Mikel Clado. I gotcha. Hudson Boyd Refractor. These are a lot slower than jumbos. A lot slower than jumbos. Yeah, it's probably going to be 12. It's probably going to be the same. We could send the seller a message. He said he's got 4 of them. Tony Cingrani. No Baez autos, but we have hit damn near every other big name. Javaris or Reynolds refractor. Another Mike Trout. Paper. And John Hicks gold refractor. So that's probably our last gold or better. Yeah, sometimes the same business day. It depends on what time you order. If you order, I think, before 3, they ship same day. If you order after 3 or so, they ship next business day. I saw some of those at in the booth for baseball card exchange too. The fun bags, Topps fun bags with the Star Wars cards. Yeah, if you ordered at 1 o'clock Eastern, then they definitely did. If you ordered at 1 o'clock Pacific, probably not. But they should have emailed you a tracking number. All right, guys, 2 boxes left in case 1, and then we've got our redemption packs as well. Yeah, that's what they were. Sure is. That's cool. Yeah, if they sent you a link, then it's been shipped. Yeah, they shipped it. Yeah, the Diamondbacks did pretty good. Jabba the Cub, Jabba Nobata. Yeah, the Angels always do good in these. 2 chrome and 5 paper. Trouts usually get it done. C.J. Anderson, that's another Angel we could have hit. Nah, I didn't do the case breaking pavilion. I didn't see the benefit in it, and to be honest with you, and nothing against anybody that feels otherwise, but I didn't really like it. I mean, it was really slow when I was there. A lot of guys weren't even breaking. Some of the guys that were in it told me that, the people were just giving their spots away after spending all that money. So, nah, I did not use the case breaking pavilion. But I didn't have any intention of breaking anyway. But if I did break, I'd have just broken from the blowout booth. Jake Hager refractor. He's a Ray. For the Cardinals, Colton Wong, and still no color, but another big name. Nice name. I don't know. I didn't buy any. But yeah, it depended on... Some products were worth a certain amount of silver packs, yeah. And then if you got to go to the Austin Meadows Refractor, that's a nice card. If you got to go to the VIP party, you got gold packs. And it was funny because they said the gold packs were still hot because they had just put them together. It made me laugh. I think it was... No, I didn't. I went with Blowout. The Blowout got me in. But, you know, I mean, Blowout bought the product to get me in, and then they just gave me a pass. That's how I got into the convention. Blowout gave me a corporate sponsors badge, so it was kind of cool. I got to walk around like a bigwig with my big old corporate sponsors pass. It's kind of cool. And then they got me into the Panini VIP party for free. So that was pretty nice. Got to meet all the cool athletes and stuff. Johnny Manziel, Kyrie Irving, Dr. J, who's a dick, Joe Namath, Dominique Wilkins, Trey Burke, Jose Canseco, Tom Glavine. I think that's everybody. All right, last box. Hopefully we've got some color. I want to hit a color auto in this last box here. An extra chrome card. We'll take it. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I have to admit. Pretty cool. We were in the party. There was a secret location. It was the Brown Stadium. So I got to check out the Brown Stadium. That's pretty awesome. Well, I mean, that's the whole point. When you're doing group breaks, it's not the attendees that you need to interact with. It's the people in your break in your chat room. So if they're doing a Breakers Pavilion for the attendees, they don't need it set up that way because the people are going to be there, the attendees, right? Or if they're going to have a place for online breaks where people can get, you know, where they sell to people in chat rooms, like we do, then they need to be able to interact with the chat room and not have to worry about people gawking at them. So it's, you know, it's either one or the other, and that's why I didn't like it. But, you know, they were trying to do both, and, you know, it was really slow. You know, guys are basically sitting there talking to chat rooms or talking to the people in the Mason Hope. I didn't like it, so I didn't do it. We had a shop when I was a kid. The guy was a retired umpire, and his shop smelled so bad. He lived in it. It was in St. Pete. And he was such a curmudgeon, you know. You'd go in there, and he always wanted to argue with everybody. No color. Look at that. Trevor Story refractor auto for the Rockies, and no color autos. That's pretty rare. It did happen from time to time, but pretty rare. Chrome, chrome, chrome. That was a weird pack. Hudson Boyd. Yeah, I mean, we do have quite a few refractor autos. I really wanted color is all. Mike Trout. The Angels still getting them. Still getting the Trouts. Yeah. There's boxes with two autos in the box. And look at that. A third USA auto. And it's color. Keegan Thompson, gold refractor auto, 9 of 50. So the USA spot hit 3 autos. That's pretty good. So, I mean, that's kind of why I didn't want to give them any USA autos from there, too. Just because, you know, they usually hit 2 autos, sometimes only 1. I have had cases where they hit none, but it was crazy rare. So we did end up with a color auto. Scott Woodard refractor. Excuse me. And last pack. Alright guys, let me save this video. We'll do a recap, save the video, and then our next video we'll open up these 10 redemption packs. Man, look at all the Trouts we hit. Only thing we were missing was a refractor. 2, 4, 7 base Trouts. 7 base Trouts and 2 chrome. So the Angels were a good spot. That's for sure. Three gold refractors and 1 orange, 1 plate. This was a good case. All right. So here we go with our recap. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 base Trouts 2 chrome Trouts, Bower, Frazier, Martin, and Bundy, blue refractors. Hicks, Chatwood, and Colbreth, gold refractors. An orange refractor of Zach Cohn. A printing plate for USA, Matt Vogel. Base autos, Anderson, Bundy, Bradley, Brandon Martin, USA Pabst, Robert Stevenson, Sonny Gray, Colton Wong, Jose Fernandez, Trevor Bauer, Tukey Toussaint, Keenan Walker, Trevor Story. Those are all to 500. And then Keegan Thompson to 50 gold refractor. So I'd say that was pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and say pretty good. Alright guys, let's do a picture here and then we'll save this video.